Okay guys, BigSLICK here today, and we're going to talk about brake squeal and how to solve it. Let's see if we can get a big squeal going here. Yeah, I'd say that qualifies. Okay, let's go back and solve it, and then I'll show you how we do it. So what's the answer? The answer is nothing more than basic electrical grade silicone spray. You'll see all these fancy high-priced products that are either custom products or even some automotive products. These things sell for usually $15 to $25 for a small can, and there's some wonder bullshit that people tell you is going to help stop your brakes from squealing. Guess what? This is the basic ingredient in all of them that I'm aware of, and this is all you need. You don't even need electrical grade. You can find basic silicone spray. You just want to make sure that it's just silicone. You don't want some type of grease or some type of hybrid product. Just when you spray this stuff on, it should basically be clear. And all you do is you spray it on either the rotor, or in the case of rim brakes, you spray it on the rim track. And you're going to want to hit the brakes a number of times in a safe area that's level and with no obstructions around, because the first little bit that you hit the brakes, the front, whichever brake you spray it on, you're going to get reduced braking performance. But that's only temporary, at least in my experience, and I've been doing this for years. Once the brakes kind of wear in and this wears off, and it wears off pretty quick, it just seems to leave enough of a residue that prevents the squeal, but you still get good braking power. Does it impact the braking a little bit? It might, a tiny bit. I mean, it's not enough that I even think about it, but you know, if you're somebody that needs like 110% of your brake, well, maybe you got to come up with a different answer. But people who tell you, oh, you just need to adjust your brake shoes, or you just need different brake pads, these people are full of shit. If that worked, it would be a simple solution for everybody. But that probably doesn't solve 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5 people who have brake squeal problems. That's just people talking bullshit. If you actually want to solve the squeal, this is how you do it. How long will this last? This will last until it gets wet or you wash it off. That's the thing. So if you ride in dry weather and dry climates, you might never have to retreat it. If you're riding in an area where you're riding in mud and dirt, you might have to hit it every time before you go out. So it all depends on how wet you're going to get the braking surface. So let's spray it on. I'm going to hit both sides. And then we're going to bed it in. I'll put the camera off while I'm doing that. And we'll come back and then we'll do the same test we started out with and see if it'll squeal. And I'll pretty much guarantee you it won't. Okay guys, we doused this down with silicone. We bedded in the brakes, and let's see how we are now. There you go, just about zero squeak. I mean, you might get a teensy tiny bit, but for the most part, substantially improved. And that's often all you can try to achieve. So there you go, that's all you have to do. You don't have to buy no fancy bullshit. Just get a can of silicone spray, electrical grade, or something that isn't a greasy grade. Spray it on. If you find that you're still getting some squeak, put some more on. You will solve the problem, or at least substantially improve the problem. That's it. Take care. Bye.